Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome to Escaping Tarkov. This is episode number 27, a full unabridged playthrough series where we give it to you raw. We give you everything from the start, no cuts, only the loading screens cut out, so you get to see all our deaths, all of our looting, all of our organization, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're pretty far in here. 62 raids, level 23. We're working on humanitarian supplies, so we got that UN armor equipped there. We got to go to Scav, kill. Well, you guys can't see this. I'm in the way. We got to go to Shoreline and kill Scavs wearing the Untar armor, or the bright blue armor, as well as mark some trucks. And we also need to snag 3 more player kills wearing the balaclava and the Scav vest. So you can see we have a very specific loadout here: Scav vest, balaclava, Untar armor. Weapons don't matter. Here's our 2 markers. And we've got a Vepr VPO 136, so it's semi-automatic, but it's suppressed, so it's nice and quiet. Should be able to take out players at range without them seeing us or hearing us. But honestly, we're going to focus more on the scavs and the markers. And if we get the player kills, we get the player kills. I'll be happy if I get 1. We're not looking to like gun for every single shot. Go from there. So, yeah, it's really all we got going on here. We got some keys. We got some food. I haven't gone through my stash in a while. This is our collection to start on the Kappa container trade, so we're starting to collect all that stuff up. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got a good spread of customs keys. We don't have anything great for Shoreline here. I'm actually skipping the Shoreline keys for the markers so we can just keep them safe. If we die with them, they're kind of expensive, so not going to go loot cottage and all that stuff. Got some sites. We're keeping these respirators for a later on quest for skier. Or maybe it's therapist. I don't remember. Mag box with some mags. Got some decent ammo. Got some helmets. Our main claim to fame here is this junk box filled with a bunch of stuff for the hideout. All that stuff. Decent amount of meds. These are being saved for a peacekeeper task. Stuff like that. Actually, speaking of hideout, before we get into a raid here, 2 things. One, this is a midweek recording, so this is going to be like a one-off episode during the week here. But the reason I'm doing this is so I can get my insurance back, because these are really important to, well, not waste any money on. So, and there you go. Oh my goodness. Okay. We could definitely stack the backpacks here. Could put that away in there. Let's put this guy up here. Let's put these here. Backpacks can be a little bit rough, but fortunately they do stack. Well, that trizip's going to be rough, huh? Let's actually put this one back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this trizip here. We're going to just take the trizip with us. Good chance to get a lot of loot. And it just saves us the trouble with our backpack there. All right, we're gonna sell anything that's not full durability here. I think that's how I'm gonna play it. Just repair it and sell it. Real quick to Ragman. Give Ragman a few levels. Go from there. Oh man, that standard stash. We really want to get this up to 3.5 mil so we can upgrade our stash here. But I mean, this is some of the juggling you're gonna have to do. And sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice some of your money here. Which, again, even after repairing and selling them and insuring them, we're still making more than $0 back, or 0 rubles back on this than if we just lost it permanently. Like, we're getting some of our money back. It's not a very high percentage, but it's something. So, yeah. All right, I'm actually going to sell that for room purposes. This holds a lot. Hard to justify getting rid of it when it holds a lot, you know? We're going to be wearing Untar armor for the next few, so let's actually get rid of that. And what we can do here is, let's swap these. Might as well upgrade to the MK3 rigs. They hold an extra row of stuff compared to Tritons. So what we can do, same with the BlackRock rigs. So what we can do is just bump this one up here. Toss that bad boy there. And then we'll be good to go. We do have these 2 WT rigs as well. So what we can do is just push this guy here. Which will help with space. And we could sell this WT rig because we don't really need this. Or we could leave it there. Either one. Let's just keep that with that. All right, let's go sell these 3 things here. We might be able to fit everything back from insurance. I want to make sure I get it all back because the whole point of this midweek episode is so I don't waste insurance on anything. Okay. Could definitely sell that. Could sell all the helmets, or at least these ones. We'll keep the full durability ones, I guess. Probably selling this. Could sell, again, the non-full durability ones. And even if we sell and rebuy these again, we're still making out fairly all right here. Definitely keeping that because I'm probably going to end up using that gun. Although we don't really have access to the 366. There's a new armor piercing round for 366 for 12.7. And we don't have access to that just yet. But once we do, it actually makes the 366 a very viable weapon. And again, just to save space here, we're actually getting almost as much back on these as we did to buy them because we traded 2 bleach for them for pretty much the same price. It's actually a really good deal. Okay. Again, even with these guys. Okay, gonna save that M1A mag. I do want to keep that M1A if we can help it. Okay. Put that in there. All right, we're almost there. We got some stuff. That actually makes me feel better about selling these helmets up. Not so much about the armors, but, well, what are you going to do? Definitely keeping that. I think I'm selling that. Damn. That's actually more respirators than I thought I had. Let's put that there so we can put this guy here. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. We really are losing a decent amount on these 6Bs, but we're going to be using Untar armor for the near future, so we really can't afford to keep them. Unfortunately. Oops. These do repair very well. In fact, they might be my new go-to level 3 armor. I don't know. They have less durability, but they repair almost as well as the 6Bs, and they cover the same area. They're just kind of bright blue. That's the only problem with them. Must be something in here. Yeah. Okay. And we are gonna need these. We'll keep the balaclavas because they're pretty cheap to keep. I'm trying to think who we need to level up here. I guess Jaeger is... No, we have the money spent. We just need rep with him. Okay. Yeah. That seems about right. And same with Peacekeeper. For level 3 Peacekeeper, we just need rep with him, which is why we're working on the missions. So, all right, just a little bit more. I might be able to hit receive all here. Oh, so close. So unbelievably close. There we go. All right. Insurance has been received, and now that we're actually in our insurance bag, I can just do that. We'll keep this M2 for later. We could unload this, put this here. We could take off the grip, get that nice and shrunken. Put this bad boy here. Oh, is that filled? Okay. Could probably get rid of that. Put that there. Get that nice and shrunken as well. This will just keeps the guns in a easier to keep method. And then these can go into there. We'll keep this right here. This is a decent armor, and it does repair well. Ish. All right, good. Now we're good for our run. We've got meds. We've got Propital, which is nice. So we got about 400,000 rubles back from that. So I guess it depends on what we spent on it. We also sold stuff. Ideally, you're getting stuff back that you use, but you have to have room to store it, right? So, but we're good to go here. Let's go ahead and hop on into Shoreline. It's been hopping the past few days. In general, because it's just the new scav boss, new areas to loot, new missions on there. It's been pretty nuts. So, all right, going in with a Vepr with a PS ammo, Nice longer sight. Goal is to kill 10 scavs, mark 2 vehicles, and maybe get a player killer too. So, all right, I'm going to ready up. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Let's do this. A little bit of a late spawn. Nothing crazy. Actually, right next to cottage houses, which is a senator spawn. That would be great to get him in a raid. Lots of insane stims. Crazy sought after loot. He is a bit on the tanky side, though, so gotta be careful. Also rocks a AS Val, or VSS rather. I do not believe he is here. Well, the regular scavs do kind of hang out around. So there is that. Well, there's one scav, so 9 more to go. Okay. I don't have my cottage keys with me. That's been my normal way of making money over here. People will be looking at this area because of Sanitar. So we gotta be careful here. Make sure they're not, like, looking at us too hard. This is kind of like a flat surface area, so there's, like, if you don't have enough cover, it's actually pretty bad. You get caught along that fence line there. I'm actually gonna go in here where it's a little bit more of a low ground, a little bit more protection from other places. And then we'll go from there. Oh, see, like, there's that shot. Let's go over to these woods. Maybe I can, take out whoever made that shot happen. Probably a scav over there. And then we can go mark these trucks. So the one truck is in resort, and one truck is in over by the construction area, near the temporary extract, the RUAF, I believe, gate or something like that. So that's what we'll try up here. So somebody's in the town. I wonder if they shot at a scav or a player. And sometimes to optimize player kills, all you have to do is simply go against the grain of the normal flow of the map. Sometimes. I'm not saying I'm going to see this person or be able to take a shot at him. But oh, there. Looks like they killed another player. Looked relatively naked. Not really sure what's up with that. Maybe an invisible wall? I'm not really sure. Took a while to move. I should have repositioned and go for the headshot. They do look naked, though, so higher chance for us to get them, even if they are rocking a Mosin. So, gotta be careful of one tap still, but, you know. Should take our easier kills where we can get them. I don't know if I want to get too close, though. They're honestly not gonna have any idea where we came from. Okay, I thought that was open for a second. I'm wondering if they're gonna loot in there in the town or just try to get out of the town. I think that's the big question. Also, spending time over in this area will let more scavs spawn in for us, which would be exceptionally good for us. Because you've seen videos in the past, or episodes in the past, we have gotten multiple scav kills here. By multiple, I mean like upwards of 12, 15. High amounts of scav kills. Okay. You can get up on top of that roof. A lot of people don't know about it, but you can get up there. It's not a bad place to peek. It could be hit or miss. My only worry is that this person like went in this way and is going around. But I also don't want to like leave and miss out on them. It's tough. Kicking myself for not repositioning and going for the headshot instead of just trying to body them to death. Even if I was hitting them, I was probably only hitting them in the arm. Green gunpowder house is open. See that? I think that's what they did. I think they went back down and around. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Everything's gonna be just fine. No problems. Pardon my potato. Should have ADS'd. Had problems in the past where ADSing too soon or too close. Was actually death. Oh, interesting weapon. Let's unload that and ditch that mag. That just makes the gun nice and small. They looted a Saigonite. I guess they killed a scav. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Soap actually is not bad. Not too bad. Make sure we get this topped off as well. Now, they were getting shot at by a Mosin. And that's who we want to find as well. Oh, there they are. No nades here. Let's mirror them. No, I am... There you go. The good old flank. Tried and true techniques. The good old flank. I lost my train of thought that I was going to say, but the flank, that's just shows you the power of the flank. Clear and true there. So, yeah, I'll take that. Get that Mosin going. Let's just get this going here. Okay, we don't need this thing. Probably don't need this guy either. What we'll do is we'll just do that. And that'll be good for us. I would love to have this armor, but again, we need this armor for tasking. Just gonna grab these three. Go ahead and unload this. Well, there's 2-player kills. That's a big win. These weigh a lot, but again, I mean, leveling up our strength is not the worst thing in the world. They changed it now so you can actually sprint, I believe. In order to level strength, which is kind of cool. Put that there for later. Don't really need these things. Let's get top loaded here. But yeah, after you shoot, you definitely don't want to be standing in one spot, especially if they know where they are. That's just a clear and cut case of that person was not expecting us to move. They didn't even hear us move, even though we were running. So, yeah, they were looking the wrong way. They probably heard running steps. They just didn't know where to because of the confusion of the fight. And in the heat of the moment, it can be easy to lose that. But that's 2-player kills out of the 3 we need here. I'm ecstatic about that. Really ecstatic about that. And hopefully we get all the scav kills we need as well. And we'll go from there. It didn't seem like Sanitar was at Cottage, so we're gonna go head up this way. Try to get the scavs that are over in this area. There's a couple by the green crates. right... Oh, I'm going to show you. Right by this rock here. Right by that rock, right there. And then there's a truck scab that, you know, you go there. So if you get an extra 2, maybe 3 kills, that might be boss. Grenades often mean boss. But sometimes you get 2, 3 extra kills here, and that really bumps your scav kill count up when you're trying to get scav kills on one map. And they're often not killed unless somebody spawns there. So it's quite nice. Good way to bump up that kill count. But I don't recommend trying to get all of these in one go. I recommend doing these, you know, a couple at a time at your own pace. You don't need to think you have to do every single thing in raid. All right, there's 2 scavs. Nice. It's a bit of a tricky one, but scavs will keep the same line. They're moving left to right. They'll keep the same line. They don't wiggle shoot at you. So they're keeping the same line. You kind of just build up the skill to level off where they're going to be at and shoot them that way. It works. Nice. This is Warbage. It's like the high flesh damage ammo for 5.56. Not really worth it in my opinion. There's plenty of much better options for flesh damage style guns. And what we're going to do is we're going to loot these 2 guys. Go check to see if those rock scavs are up. Because that's our main focus. Then we're going to head up into Resort. And look for... Or not look for. We're gonna mark the truck. And the backside of admin building. And then we're going to swing back around towards bus depot. And try to get scavs there. I think that'll be good. And then maybe we'll head over to gas station and see if any scavs are left up. Probably won't be any scavs left up. But we'll try. Get this ammo crate here. Now, we're not on any gun specifics here. If we feel we need to use this Mosin with this LPS, we can use this Mosin with the LPS. That said, oh, there's one right there. 2 right there. Okay. 1 right there. So we've gotten 4 scavs in this area that are, you know, completely off the charts here. But yeah, if we need to use this Mosin, we can use this Mosin. That said, LPS has been not nerfed. The actual round itself is the same, but everybody's thorax health is higher. All right. Two scavs down there. Brings us up, what, to 5? Very nice. Okay. Keep getting topped off here. We only have 2 mags now. I ditched one that was almost empty. Alright, I do want to go loot these scavs. I feel like scavs have been having really solid loot lately. Especially on woods. So I've actually been considering maybe scavving into woods to try to make money. It's a little bit of a longer raid, but if you just loot a bunch of scavs, you can honestly make some nice cash just by looting them. I feel like their pockets have a ton of cash in them, specifically on woods. Oh, I'm gonna miss where I killed these 2. There's one. Ooh, this scav had a hunter, which is a little scary. Oh, my original thought was, yeah, they changed the strength leveling, so you can actually level up strength now while sprinting, not just walking. Oh, baby. A lot of scavs over here. That's 5 total. In an often ignored area. That's awesome. Glad he came through the bush. Because I would have not heard him coming. Yeah, so if we can keep ourselves just under 49 weight, or just under 50 weight, we can sprint. We'll still get our stamina back, but our strength will level that much faster. And we don't have to really worry about throwing grenades every time we see them, stuff like that. You guys are probably like, Dead Pine, he's over there, points at tree. I honestly have no idea where I killed this guy. May not be worth it. Maybe this was the first one. This might have been the first one. Maybe the second one's over here. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is that this wheat and grass is horrible for encoders, so we're gonna get out of here. R.I.P. scav loot. That's fine. All right, let's go head up and mark this. Let's go ahead and top of our mag here. Let's go ahead and go mark this first truck. Is there anything that we want to save over anything else? Probably these dog tags. Another. Am I tagged in Curtis? There's another scav there. I've never seen 4 there. Wow. Oh, there's the other one. I see him now. All right. Well, now that I see him, I'm down. I mean, I'm down. Keep them coming until I complete the task. Ooh, baby. All right. Free 50K in our slot there. Take that. I do want to try to keep myself under 50 weight, though. If I can. Okay. I think that sprut's worth more. I could be wrong, though. And I guess we gotta loot this guy as well. Well, that's crazy. By the time you guys are seeing this episode, hopefully the first few episodes of Hardcore Tarkov have been released on the YouTube. We're live streaming those on the channel. So make sure you're checking out that. But yeah, I'm really excited to start popping those up on YouTube. Really fun way to play Tarkov. Honestly, this new patch though, I'm so happy I have this Escaping Tarkov series that I'm like kind of halfway through a playthrough towards Kappa, because I really like experiencing new things like the Sanitar, boss customs update when it's relevant, not just like, oh, let's go explore the new area. I like experiencing when it's actually relevant to our gameplay, and the customs one is definitely going to be there. We've done a lot of custom stuff already, but we still got quite a bit left to do on customs, and I'm very excited to see what we can do there. All right, looks like Scav is up here, or not. I think it's just that tree behind it that I'm seeing. Yep. Okay. May or may not be up. We don't know. I have heard quite a few grenades this raid. They are a hint at a scav boss, but they're not a guarantee. The scav boss himself actually carries a VSS, like I said, so actually runs around suppressed, so you can't really hear him shooting at people. Hard to tell whether they're there or not just based on guns. Now, so we're not actually going to go into resort here. We're just going to go hug the backside here. I am looking for sniper scav on that rock there. I don't want them to give away our position, but we're going to hug the backside here. The truck that I need to plant is next to admin building. It's right here somewhere. I think one of the bushes is blocking. So again, keep an eye out for that sniper scav. Not seeing him up. Usually players will kill him, but I don't want him to start shooting and give us away here. Oh, there's a green crate right there. There it is. There's a truck. All right, looks down, or it's not 100% chance for that one to spawn. It's just really likely. Okay. Gonna briefly check the courtyard here. Sometimes scavs spawn in there that you can see. Not gonna worry about it. We're actually gonna go back down and around this way. I know that seems kind of funky, but I want to go hit a bus depot before we... I want to go the bus depot hydroelectric power side of things before we head out here. Just to really kind of try to get all 10 scavs at once. I think that'll be good. All right, there's one truck marked. Make sure we get our stamina back here. sure we're loaded up, topped off here while we get our stam. The unfortunate part about wearing this armor is this is not too bad. The scav vest actually blocks a lot of it. If you go to your character here, that blue actually gets blocked a lot. It's the blue helmet, man. It is one of the most obvious things in the game. In a green and gray game, it's so obvious. That, the purple backpack, it's rough. And in fact, I would actually recommend doing these at night. Maybe get some night vision and do that at night because, well, you're going to be less noticeable. Actually, I'll actually bring, if I'm going to nighttime factory raid to farm scavs, I actually don't mind bringing in a pilgrim backpack because it makes no difference whatsoever whether you get seen or not. But like, even in daytime factory, that bright purple, man, makes you real obvious. Okay, we're hoping, even if somebody killed the first few, hoping there's a couple scavs up in bus depot. There might not be. There might not be. Not hearing or seeing any movement. They don't like sitting out in the open anymore, so they might actually be inside. The new 12.7 drops new scav AI as well. So, and it could just be somebody came through here, or they didn't spawn here. Yeah. Get our laser on for close quarters. There are 2 jackets in here, so they're worth searching anyway. Because you just never know what you're gonna get. Also, filing cabinet here. We do need G phones. Oh, nice. Free 60K. I'll take that. They're not, although they're not super common in filing cabinets, they do exist. So it's not the end of the world. Let's put these guys away. Usually at the docks case to put the money in, but well, with only an alpha container, sometimes you gotta make those choices. Okay. There's a rec bat. I don't think we need any more of those, but they're still valuable. They are 22K a pop. So what you have to do is you just have to trade for an ADAR from Skier, level 1. You can only do 1 per hour and a half, but that sells for 22K, over 22K to mechanics. So 1 slot item for 22K guaranteed, just to dealers. Not a bad place to be at. And then there's also other valuable stuff to them. That's the most valuable trade, I think. Bolts still sell. There's a filter. These are very valuable on the market here. In fact, they're more valuable than this. That said, well, you know what? At the end of the day, though, we need these more. So all that's more valuable on the market. We can't sell it on the market if it's not found in raid, and it's only worth like, I want to say it's like 30K if we're lucky to dealers. So it's not worth keeping on to sell to dealers. You want to put high value items to dealers in there. In general. All right, BS is good. We'll eat the O flakes. I guess I'll keep the stack of rubles in case we do go loot safes, but I don't think we're going to be. So. All right. I'd be shocked if Sniper Scav was still up there. That said, Sniper Scav might be dead while the other scavs are up. We just got to make our way over to construction, which is, if you follow the shoreline, it's like the rightmost construction area with a crane and all that stuff. There's like 1 cache in there, a couple cabins, a couple scavs later in the game, but yeah, it's mostly just for that. Oh, the Sniper Scav is up. Look at that. Sniper Scav is no longer up. How are we doing here? What do we got left? Humanitarian supplies. 2 more scavs. 2 more scavs and 2 more marked trucks. Or 1 more marked truck. There's usually scavs down below there. I was just seeing if they were moving around from that shot. Sometimes they stand right there. All right, let's just get past this thing. And then we'll look back down into the fenced-in area. We're not going to loot there. We're filled up on loot. I'd rather focus on getting our scav kills and then laving. Might have just been sniper scav. I guess that's possible. I don't think I've ever seen it, though. Interesting. I mean, I guess that would explain why there's so many scavs in other spots. Alright, I think I'm gonna... These aren't worth that much. I'm gonna ditch one of these down. To there. And what that'll do is that'll let us get our stamina back while walking. But we're still leveling strength here. In fact, I would imagine... Oh yeah, our strength's already in diminishing returns, which is awesome. But again, just that key of being able to sprint while doing it is actually really powerful. One of the reworks of 12.7 as well. So just getting overweight is good. So being anything over 40 kilos is a good place to be at. And those PPS issues they're not worth a whole heck of a lot. They're just something we could sell and not really care about. Okay, normally I would go left here. But I think I'm going to go up and loot and then down to the right. So we can mark the supplies. There's even 1 scav up here. That'll be good. Because construction is not always guaranteed to have a scav. Neither is this place. Or if they were here, they could have very easily been killed already. And I'm not entirely sure about this one, but it wouldn't surprise me if scavs were evenly distributed throughout the map. And it's just random on where they actually show up. So we found 5 in that one area that's hardly ever killed at. So, yeah. Squash and herring, both great. Trade for that hollow Dilnik. We're getting closer to Jaeger level 2. We'll have that trade going. That's another pretty powerful one. Now, because of the new scav AI, scavs can actually come into here, so do be careful. These croutons are actually selling for a lot right now. Ibuprofen's not bad. I feel like there's some stuff in here we can get rid of. That's just infinitely better. All this stuff is good. Yeah, those croutons are pretty insane. Oh, pardon me. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Looks like this place has been unlooted, which is good for us. Get a free safe out of the deal. I'll take that. You never know what you're going to find. Might be a horse. I think I need in-raid horses, so I am going to grab those. Stitch the light bulb for the euros. Guess I shouldn't have ditched the rubles. That's okay. We'll get a graphics card out of this guy. Man, that raid where we found those 2 graphics cards there and just couldn't quite turn the corner. I think we played that one well, too. It just got a little bit unlucky. All right, G-phones. Let's look for those G-phones. Labs key cards as well. Very rare, but do have a chance of spawning in here. I just think filing cabinets have got they got a good barter spread of loot. You know what, we'll do that. Stack of meds worth more than 1,000 rubles for sure. The nice thing about the rubles is they go in docs cases and stuff like that. That's why they're very good. But yeah. Energy saving lamps, huh? I really like energy saving lamps quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and put that away for it. That sells for under 10k, I'm pretty sure. And energy saving lamps will trade for these tri-zip backpacks. And the more tri-zip backpacks you have, the more you can take out on loot, better off you are. So good stuff. It's a GPX. Not quite where we want to be at. We'll do that. It still sells well, but you don't actually need it. It's just like it's not a broken one. I guess it is kind of broken. It's just like, it's one of the better, it's like iPhone versus iPhone, whatever. I'm an Android user. I don't know. iPhone 5 versus iPhone 6. All right. But there you go. You have it. Like that GPX spawn could have very easily been a broken G phone. And that would have been good for us. Yep. Let's go down this way. It's a grenade case up there. But again, we don't need a level of strength like that anymore, so that's all good. Hopefully we'll get a scav or two at this construction area. Sometimes you can see them from here. We get a nice long-range kill. That'd be kind of cool. Although the fog is rolling in here, it looks like. They tend to stick over to here. But sometimes they wander up into the woods area. And if we don't get all of them, what we can do is we can just wear this in. We need one more player kill anyway. So we can just wear the same getup in next raid, and it'll be all good. See if you can see him standing here. They do a good job of blending in. These, I don't know what it is about these scavs in particular, though. I always feel like I die to those construction scavs. They are scary. But let's go ahead and get in there and mark this truck. Even if one is there, then we have a chance of having one on the extract, which would be good. Got 17 minutes left in the raid. We have taken our time in this raid, which honestly I've been really enjoying doing lately. There's I don't know, serenity seems like the wrong word, but there's a certain feel to a raid late when you don't even think there's player scavs in here anymore, or if they spawned in, they're like, well, who's the jerk who's been in here for too long? I don't know. Game just feels different at this later point in the raid. I hope they add more incentives to stay later into the raid, because this, as it stands, I'm the dumb one. I shouldn't be staying this late in the raid. But I enjoy it personally. I'll regularly do raids where I go to red timer, or, you know, a minute or two left. Gotta remember, I am looting for value here. I gotta get out of that mindset. I've been playing a lot of hardcore Tarkov, so, like, when you play hardcore Tarkov, rubles don't mean anything. It's all about whether you need it or not. Is this gonna help you get your next hideout upgrade, or not? That's really what it is. Wow, not a single scav here. It's interesting. Well, maybe not a single one. They could be in the center here. It's hard to tell with the new AI where they'll be at. But this is the second truck we need to mark. See, UN right there. There's a cache in here, so we can go ahead and loot that as well. Keep our ears open for scavs walking. Probably could go back to Pier. We could probably get 2 more, like guarantee that we get those kills. We know Rock Passage is not open. But honestly, I think we go loot some more caches. We'll go check to see if the scavs are up near the extract. Hopefully there's 2. Maybe we'll get lucky, get all our kills. If not, we gotta come back here anyway, so not a problem. This loadout's perfectly fine for killing players. And the armor's not that bad. So now if you are coming from this side, this CCP temporary, that's what it's called, is available if that particular light is on. It is not, so it's not even that much closer. It's just if you're going along the shore. We are going to hit all 3 caches. There was a couple caches back there we missed. But we're going to hit all 3 caches on our way out along the river. And that'll be good. This will be a long first raid, but a successful one. Those 2 player kills are really going to help us out a lot. That's exactly the kind of player kills I want. Players that are going in kind of with nothing and not really looking to PvP and chat it up. I feel like we hit a streak there where I was hitting nothing but that. And it happens, yeah. Tarkov has its ups and downs. It certainly does happen. Alright, so a scav can actually spawn up in here. I'm not seeing it, doesn't mean it's not there. Do be careful, this is a zone with landmines in it. So the 5 is like the warning. Those metal barriers are there. If you give this a nice wide berth and go this way, there's 2 caches back here that we can happily grab. So the coolest thing about this new strength leveling thing as well is we can come into raid overweight with something that's heavy and insured, and just sort of run around with it for a little while until we're good to go. So that's always fun. And then ditch it on the ground and just play the raid normally. If we're trying to power level, that is. Okay, so that's stash number 1. There's stash number 2. And then 3 is further down the river line here. Definitely want that squash. Put that in there, put that there. Drink this as we go out. I think squash is only like 15k at most right now. And the rec bats, again, like I was saying before, they're 22k when you trade them for an 8R and sell the 8R immediately. Also, the 8R's fun to use. I don't know if it's good to use, but it's certainly fun to use. Especially with some light modding. I think I just like semi-automatic guns, personally. Going for a bit more of a methodical approach and trying to hit those headshots at range, stuff like that. Just more enjoyable. I should make sure we didn't miss this scav if it's just like standing somewhere randomly. Yeah, looks clear. I will feel a lot worse if there's 1 scav here. We didn't go back for 1, but if we have to get 2 more, we have to get 2 more. That's not a problem. I think that's where we're going to be at. So, let's go ahead and huff it on out here. Yeah, the new AI is crazy. It's been playing havoc with scav normalities. So if you find yourself dying to scavs more, you just got to get used to the new AI, or their more advanced AI, rather. I believe in you. You'll be able to do it. It's not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Let's do our little wiggle dance here so we don't get headshot from somebody in the distance. Very nice. GG's. That was an excellent raid. Excellent, excellent, excellent raid. We got a lot done. We got 8 scav kills, 2 player kills. Looted a bunch of nice stuff. Marked 2 trucks. Now we can kind of just go back in normally. We're just looking for 1 more player kill, 2 more scav kills, or 3 total kills. And hopefully we can do that. Nice 7,500 EXP as well. That's nice. Potato a little bit on these guys, but we got there in the end, so it is all good. Let's drop off our loot and get back in there. Maybe we'll end up. That was a longer raid. We'll probably do this last one. Maybe wrap it up there. But this won't be a scav run episode. I'm trying to keep these episodes around an hour. So we'll see though. All right, selling that for sure. Gonna put squash wherever it fits down here. BS ammo's great. GCH is fine. Probably selling this. Honestly, I'm just selling that. We can buy them later. Selling that on the market. We'll see what that goes for. I think I need in-raid horses for a quest later. I don't remember which one. Herring is good. I'm just gonna put these wherever they'll fit, to be honest. Oh no, these can fit in here. What am I talking about? I have this thing. Derpine strikes again. Okay. Not the food, of course, but the two horses can be certainly put in there for later. We might need the nails. I don't know. It's just the food that needs to go down here. This I'm trying to sell. See what we can get for that. Save that for our hideout. Save that for later. Selling this. Selling this. Stacking those. I think I'm good on those, but we could try to do that. We have an in-raid antique axe, and I'm pretty sure we have an out-of-raid antique axe as well. That we can use at our whim. Oh, maybe I don't, but I haven't really had a desire to do melee kills yet. Not on this count anyway. We have plenty of factory keys, so we're going to sell that one. We're going to repair our armor, so don't forget. Yeah, I'm not really particularly caring about this. Actually, this might go for more than... No, that's about what Jaeger buys them for. Yes, these are going for like 15k. I'm not really sure. I kind of know why people are crafting them for their Tushonka, but we don't get that much from them, but that's okay. Okay, we'll do 17.7s. I'm going to really underball these. Make sure they sell while we're here. As long as I'm still getting more than what the dealers offer, I don't really care. Just do 6s across the board there. GPX is probably whatever the dealers are giving. Factory keys I know is for a fact is whatever the dealers are giving. Okay. Nope, Ragman definitely wants this. Jaeger. Nice. Getting his money up here is good stuff. Yep, that's all about that. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? I'm going to sell this. I just don't like it. No reason to keep something I don't like. No reason at all. Okay. Rubles, euros. We actually have a lot of euros and a lot of dollars. There might be a decent way to convert them. I don't really know off the top of my head, though. Now that we're done with the markers, we can get our docks case back in here. So that way we can hit up cottage houses when we're there. Let's get some more PS ammo there. Let's get another mag going there. We'll just do it that way. And nothing to hand in here, I don't think. Yeah, nothing to hand in there. Just got to get these actually going. This one won't complete. We got to get those scav kills on woods. That'll be probably next episode. Yeah, broken G-phones are kind of a hindrance there. But caches can have them. All that good stuff. We'll definitely get those going while we're working on those tasks. But we're working on the shotgun task. We'll get that done up. It's not a dire need. All right, 1.1 mil. We're on our way. We're not there yet, but we're on our way. But yeah, let's run it back. Let's do the same exact thing. Try to get these last player kills and last scav kills here. We're already insured, so I'm just gonna hit the ready button. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Okay, not a bad spawn here. We're gonna get up here, loot quickly, just like before. Look down along the edge of the water here. See if we can get that, snag that last player kill. Maybe there's some scavs up here we can kill quickly. And maybe there'll be like a graphics card for founded raid purposes. Not always the scav spawn there, so just gonna look for high value items like this sugar that are exposed. I guess I should loot this. It's usually worth it. Just a DVD player. Now that we have our docs case, this is much better to loot. Oh, minus the skull ring, but yeah, just because of ability to place items. Those are still going for a decent amount. I guess we are looting these. We really need those G-phones quite badly. Also, a player may come here. Maybe we can get a kill that way. I'd have preferred to snag the scav kills first. But that fighting out there, that might come over to us eventually. And maybe we can get some nice long-range kills for it. And that would be good. Still worth money. Yeah, if we can get like one G phone from all of this, that makes our grinding with our scav a little bit less. That's been my strategies going into interchange with my scav or even woods. Seeing what we get there. Okay, just free value with the customs key. So hopefully that'll get us going. USPAs actually trade for an M1A at Peacekeeper level 3. It's a pretty good trade, but you can usually buy them for cheap off the market. So you don't have to worry about, like, looting them unless you're playing something like Hardcore or No Flea Market Challenge or something like that. And the reason I'm not alphaing this sugar is because I have no use for it at the moment. And it's not worth all that much to dealers. So there's really no reason to. Oh, that's actually interesting. Let's go hop into that. That might be much easier to see than the shots we heard behind us. Sounds like it's right below near Hep Station. I might be able to get a nice free long-range kill here. With no counterattack. Which would honestly be awesome. Oh, there, right there. I guess I aimed high. Looks like they're doing the same quest as us. Now, they're not going to have any idea where we shot from. They might assume this hill, but they might go get cover somewhere that we can see in. These clouds add a very interesting dynamic. You see how obvious that blue armor was, though? Very obvious. All right, I want to get closer. Looks like they had a Vepr Hunter, which is scary. But if they only had that armor, that means our PS rounds are actually effective. So we're basically in the same boat here as them. I don't want to run up, though. Give away that position. So they're working on killing scavs as well because of the Untar armor. Sounds like they might have pushed in and just gone for the kill. And if all else fails, we have that, whatever that is behind us. I think this guy died to the sniper scav. Oh no. Maybe not. Somebody died up here. That sniper scav is still up. They're looking out far. Let's go ahead and take him out quietly. I wonder if blue armor guy ran this way. Out of aggro range of them. And then got across here. That's entirely possible. Puts us in a really vulnerable spot as well. Let's go over to bus depot. Let's try to get this last scav kill. So if we die to a player, we at least got that done. So just get our priorities going. It might make us give us less of a chance of killing an actual player. But we know there's somebody at gas station, so what we can do is we can run up here, bus depot. I actually probably should have gone to gas station, honestly. There might have been a scav left there, and then waited for somebody to show up at gas station. That might have been a smarter play. But I've already committed to this. And I think doubling back would be a mistake. But we will see here if it works out for us. Just checking to see if that was looted. See if anybody's been through here. All right, I hear a scav. All right, there we go. Jeez. Just trying to pick up a tube, man. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was yours. All right, we're good. All right, so that's good. That's that part done. So now we can really go kind of all out for a player here. Even take a riskier play, and we'll still have something done. Because I don't believe that was a survive and leave the raid type of quest. So. I do want to go loot these jackets. I don't think I'm going to loot the scavs. I do want to loot this filing cabinet as well. It's a really good line in to just try and get those. I feel like broken G-phones should be spawned in these pockets. Just for flavor purposes. It's where I keep my phone. It's in my pocket, so. I guess I don't keep it in my jacket pocket. I keep it in my pants pocket, but you don't know whose jacket it is, you know? Free value off of keys. I mean, it's not much value, but it is free, you know? It is free. Free space. Free real estate, rather. It's not intrinsically free. I have to have the docs case, but it's worth having anyway, so. All right, let's head back this way. I think gas station is where those other players are going to end up, or somewhere abouts. And we can try to get this last player kill there. And if it fails, it fails. Next time we only have to wear a balaclava. We can wear kind of whatever armor we want. Well, not whatever armor we want. We have to wear an armor, not an armored rig, but you get the idea. Dang, I wish I hadn't missed that shot. That was really lined up for us. I just aimed a little bit too high. I thought there was going to be more drop than that. There was not. Or there was more drop than I thought. That doesn't seem right. Or they got a lucky deflection. Also, it does have a high ricochet chance, this helmet. So. it's not a guaranteed kill when you hit him in the head with a level 3. These rolling clouds make for some interesting shadow effects to fight in. Very interesting indeed. Looking on those rocks, that's where people like to camp here. Oh, I missed that. There we go. So there was scavs up at gas station. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about my guess about gas station, but I do feel like people ought to be coming here at some rate. And if not, maybe we just go rush, not rush cottages, but just go loot cottages and get out. Oh, damn, that fog rolled in at like the worst time. Absolute worst time. Or maybe best time. Maybe somebody won't see me because of it. I doubt it, but... I feel like I'm hitting this guy all over. Maybe it's Sanitar. I saw the dust, but dust can happen after you hit. There are safes as well as... There are safes as well as filing cabinets down there. Could honestly be a good opportunity to get that G phone. And although we're backing ourselves into a corner for players, we need a player kill anyway. So I think it's worth the risk. I don't think we're gonna get into that. And this will give us enough time here to get this rolling. Do I have enough healing here? I kind of do. I've recently learned how to get into this, the manager's office in here for the gas station safe. You do need a little bit of healing with you though. You can't go in cold. I'm gonna kill myself and it's gonna be embarrassing. I just know it. So you can't go left anymore like you used to be able to. You have to kind of oh geez. See, that's what I was worried about. You know, I'm gonna use that. So I missed. Classic me. I missed. You have to jump up onto that little shelf there. And then over. It's a little awkward, but it does work. Hurt him. Okay. Get that going. That'll be helpful. Rubles? Sure. Alright, I do want to get this. I believe this. Fire is very scary. So you do that, jump up and over, avoid the fires, and there you go. You got a safe. Now, the way back, you do take more damage. So, but we'll keep practicing. There's not only a safe in here, there's also these 2 weapons crates. So maybe we'll spike a Red Rebel pick or something like that. That'd be kind of neat. Alright, 545 wave is really good. It's the best way to suppress compensation-wise. It's the best way to suppress your gun. For that, I think anyway. SKS suppressor's not bad. Not bad at all. You should be able to loot this. There it is. we've already got a pile started, might as well loot it. That's kind of my mentality on looting cash registers. If you don't have a pile started, one cash register is not going to make or break you, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. We blacked out our legs. That's fun. But we didn't die. I probably should have healed before doing this again. But, you know what? We're not dead. That Propital should heal us back to full. We've got plenty of painkillers, so I'm not worried about actual blacked out legs. Just... It is a bit of pain. So that's a little bit of a skill jump there. So, if you get better at it... Honestly, it's a free save. Nobody's ever going to loot there. That's how I feel about it anyway.
Shit.
That is how I feel about it. All right, we're going to approach into here. Hopefully the boat is here, and we can just take the boat extract out. This pier right here. There's no indicator whether it's on or not. You kind of just have to go check. But we will be doing that. Hopefully it's here. That's available from both sides, just like the rock passage. I'm gonna hit up this gold star, in case it is Sanitar. Yeah, we'll do that. Get topped up in mags here as well. I do hear Scav running around there. This is where having a bigger container and like a surgical kit, we'd be back up fighting fit in no time here. Actually, we'd level up our surgical skill as well, which would be kind of cool. There's more. Just regular scavs, though. So, not too bad. But now we get some filing cabinets and some scav loot. So, no Sanitar, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and top this off. Maybe we'll get that G-phone that we need. That tunnel vision's just from the Propital. So, not too bad. Wow, 3 mags. That's a lot of mags. Keep top loading here while we're looting. You only get a round or two per drawer, but well, you get there in the end. Not quite a exactly a full mag. Nice. These, like I said, these energy saving lamps, secretly worth 10k-ish. I'm not sure how much they're worth in the market, but certainly a worthwhile barter trade for these tri-zips. If you can go in with nothing but a tri-zip from now until forever, why not? Why not? I'm basically gonna grab everything. Even if we just sell these to dealers for minimal value, it's worth it. It is worth it. At this point in the raid, it's very unlikely we get a player kill. Player scav is the best we could hope for, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yeah. It's what it is. Alright, there's actually a cash register over here. Again, we already have that pile of money started, so we might as well add to it. Definitely not something I would loot standalone. Okay, 2 computers, 2 safes, 1 in each side of the office. Hard drives are definitely worth it. Cores are definitely worth it. Put all these away. We don't really need DVDs. We'll keep the T-plugs for now. We're just keeping those fingers crossed that boat extract is open. Or we spike like a lion or something out of these. I don't know. I can't remember if I have an in-raid lion on this account yet or not. But we'll see. We will see. A pretty full safe here. GP coins are great. They are worth, I think, 21,000 to dealers, but they also have a fantastic trade. I see we got 10,000 rubles there, or 11,000 rubles there, added up from all the safes and whatnot. So that adds up. There's actually a pretty crazy angle here. If somebody's doing their first peacekeeping mission, or just looting in this area in general, looks like that cache is actually looted. And on a clear day, you can see Scav Island as well. But very far away. So not a bad place if you want to maybe check an angle for Shooterborn in Heaven. But also not a guaranteed spot. Of course. Players like to sit up there all the time, including myself. All right, try to eke out this last bit of loot because that boat is definitely going to be here. 100%. Not a doubt in my mind. It's just got to be here. It's just got to be here, you know? Everything's going to be great. We're going to get out, reset the raid. We're not going to deal with these blacked out legs all the way to tunnel extract. 100% going to be here. See, did I even, you know, I'm psychic. I'm psychic. No, there's actually, it's like a 50-50 shot. It's really just luck of the draw. However you do get here, proning right here is like probably your best, safest bet. It is a 30-second extract. So I do wish there was some sort of indicator, or if this is a paid extract. Honestly, I think this should be a paid extract. Like, I think it should be 10,000 rubles or something like that because it's a boat, not a car. And yeah, that'd be cool. But anyway, GG's, great raid. We got our last 2 scav kills. Didn't quite get that player kill, unfortunately. I guess just aimed a little bit too high. But man, that would have been just a nice, clean raid if we got that kill, tasks-wise. But is what it is. We're not dead. Scavs are dead. We got some good loot. Nothing to complain about there, for sure. So let's go hand in these Peacekeeper tasks because we might have something different for Peacekeeper on Shoreline. So that's going to be the kind of the curiosity here. What keeps us going back there? Because once we get that, we can move on to Woods with the 12 gauge and have some fun there. So got 8 scav kills. Nice. I will take that. And we showed what not to do with fire. You know, don't play with fire. It's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. All right, come on. Inventory. I feel like the inventory, after the 12.7 patch, the inventories have been a little bit on the slower side, so just keep that in mind. That could just be an influx of players, to be honest. So, wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, we are starting to save a nice amount of those, and I don't have a lion. I just want to see whether I had a lion or not. Wasn't sure. Save these for barters. Save these for barters. Barters. Gonna sell that. I'm honestly gonna sell that. Get rid of this. I do kind of want to keep that. It's really good. Definitely selling that. Probably selling this. Lots of these guys to sell. We're plowing towards that 3.5 mil. So if it's not immediately useful, we're selling it pretty much. Or it has a barter trade that's higher value. I think we're just ditching it. Put that bad boy back there. Okay, first things first, so I don't forget. Humanitarian supplies. Done. Spa tour. Yep. So 7 scavs at Shoreline with a 12 gauge shotgun headshot. And Cult Part 1. This is also on Shoreline. That's a good one to get. We're not going to do this, I don't believe. Because it's hard to get player kills with shotguns. So I think we're going to focus on this guy while trying to get the player kill. And that'll be hopefully in one raid. And that would be really good. So Not a guarantee, of course, but hopefully. All right, get rid of these two. Some of these are being sold on the market, so. Oh, no, that suppressor needs to go to you. Might actually be worth more on the market, though. We'll check. Okay, all these keys are definitely there. Let's check the market for these. Whoo! Quite a bit more. All right, we'll just do 3 6s. Oh, yeah. This is going to be way up there, yep. Okay. Sure. Doesn't really matter what you do it for. You lose so much for the price to put it up there. This is definitely way more. I guess there's a good barter with this. So that's a clear example of worth way more on the market than it is outside. This is technically worth more on the market. And we don't need to level up our therapist anymore, so I'm okay with even, like, this. We'll get the same, roughly the same amount for it, but it'll also level up our trader skill here, eventually. Those are really not worth selling there. And these are wow, fans are insane. Do I have any fans? I feel like I do. That's nuts, man. That's really crazy. Should be looting every single computer just to get these. Sometimes you can come out of a raid with like 10. All right, we'll whatever. We'll just give these for like $2.99 in case somebody wants to get their PP19 for cheaper. Oh, I guess they went up a little bit, but whatever. That means they'll sell immediately. There you go. Hey, not bad. Got a little cash going. That's what you like to see. Almost 1.5 mil here. Now, Peacekeeper does give a ton of dollars for tasks, so we might be converting. Try to convert those over. It might be a bad deal, but converting them over would be, well, helpful. You know what I'm going to do here? We're going to do this barter. Skier's actually kind of a tough one here to get monetarily going. But these barters should help him. So every time I do this, we got to go, just come over, do that, sell to probably mechanic. I guess we could sell to prepper. Wow, we're so close to level 4 anyway. Like, it's not that far off. Mostly just from buying from him. Like, that'll get the job done, I think, at the end of the day. So, not going to worry about that one. But yeah, that little trade over there just gets nets us our 22k. You can only do that once per trading cycle. And what I mean by that is they have a timer here where they restock their trades. And you can do the max amount for the current restock. So in 2 hours, 11 minutes, I can make another 22,000. So RecPat's not that lucrative, but if you're constantly keeping up with it, it's not a bad way to be at. Let's go check the hideout here again real quick. See what we got going on here. And yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, illumination. Ready to go. Hell yeah. That's going to unlock a lot of other stuff here. Med station as well. Nice. That's a tough one to make. So that'll be really helpful when we get to there. Crafting morphines is fine. You know what? I'm gonna craft these. Because IFACs are fantastic. Oh, I don't have any fuel. I see. I understand. I never had any fuel. Got it. So that happens when I play with multiple accounts. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's actually really good. Jeez. Why do I feel like... Oh, these are... I put these the wrong way. So I just bought way too high priced screw nuts. I was going to say, that doesn't seem right. So if you filter by item, just only use the ones that are empty here. 30k for 2 of these. No problem. And I want to get these started up. That's a good place to be at monetarily. Help us with our second scav junk box. I think that's what I'm going to craft them for. I don't think there's anything here we need to craft specifically. That'll help. Because I think the next thing we got is Vents 3, which we need strength to. So we do need to level up our strength here. We're close. We're far from that, but we're close in other ways. That's not happening for a while. Yeah, Stash 2 I think is the big one here. We need this hand drill, couple screws, couple of that, but the big one's 3.5 mil rubles. So we'll keep working towards that. So not a bad way to be at stash-wise. We got another mag box crafting, which is good. Again, we're going to use those 3 to create another scav junk box. Usually 2. 2 is where I like to be at. 1 for task items and like gold or things I'm specking on, and the other one's for barter trades and craft and hideout crafting. So you kind of keep those separated, so you kind of keep an eye on everything, which is nice. Yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Escaping Tarkov. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Got a lot done on Shoreline. Didn't die, which is a really refreshing pace of things. Nice long raids. We got 1 more player kill to do. We can get rid of this Untar armor, though, when we do it. Probably just going to sell it up because we don't have the room to store it. You need them for later quests, but yeah. We're going to go try to find that cultist. It's in a building near the church and in the swamp town, but we're going to get 1 more player kill, hopefully, while we do that, and maybe loot up a little bit as well. Keep looking for those filing cabinets. Keep looking at secret caches. Looking for those graphics cards. Looking for those G-phones, etc., etc. Should be a good time. That's going to be on the next recording day. These midweek recording sessions are 1 episode just to get our insurance back. So, yeah, we'll see how they go. But you guys roll. Drop a like, drop a follow, or a sub. I guess on YouTube it's a sub. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Deadpine. We're playing Hardcore Tarkov as the recording of this episode, 7/30/2020. Make sure you check that out. It's a blast. Those are going to be starting to upload. By the time this video's out, those are going to be uploaded to the YouTube as well, hopefully. Great, fun series. Thanks so much for making it this far. This is my first YouTube series recorded, so I appreciate you. Thank you. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Have a great one.